guys, we're along Pearl Bank today. This is Outram Medical Hub, where you have your SGH, Duke NUS, as well as the rest of the National Healthcare Group. And that's Outram MRT station right there. So we're actually heading to this newly TOP'd One Pearl Bank. So of course, this site is where the Pearl Bank Apartments used to be, one of Singapore's most iconic brutalist building with its horseshoe architecture. This is the brand new building, just TOP'd in the tail end of 2024. A brand new home that is ready to move in. We have a 1-bed, 1-bath unit to show you today. Let's go check it out. Welcome to this newly TOP 1-bedder right within One Pearl Bank. So before we do an interior tour of the space, let me just share with you some facts of the property. So One Pearl Bank, of course, is a very iconic development. Once you hear of its name, you would definitely think of the brutalist yellow towering building that used to stand here. So that was a former Pearl Bank apartment completed in the year 1976. In fact, when it was completed and standing at 113 meters, that was once the tallest building in Southeast Asia. So in the year 2019, CapitaLand has successfully en-blocked this site, and where we're standing at today, this is the brand new One Pearl Bank. 99-year leasehold development starting from the year 2019. TOP was in the tail end of 2024. So to pay tribute to its former horseshoe structure, what the developers have gone for to integrate the curves into the design was to design two arc-shaped towers. These towers run up to the 39 stories, where there are sky bridges linking both towers together. Within the development itself, you will have 774 residential units. This range between your studio, 1, 2, 3, 4 bedroom, as well as the penthouse unit types. This unit we're standing at today, 1 bedroom unit standing at a size of 527 square feet. So given the very nice and central location of this site, what the developers have done is they have catered 77% to the studio, 1 bedroom and 2 bedroom unit type. This definitely does cater to the single professionals as well as the couples likely working in this region as well. So of course, with such a spread, what they have also done is to cater for more communal dining and hosting spaces along all of the facilities zoning. So I think that will be a perfect place if you do have an occasion to celebrate with your guests. Towards the entrance walkway itself. The entire walkway here, these are done with all of your timber paneling, a seamless flow between the different zonings. You also notice if you take a look at the light switches over here, these are also done up in a similar wooden tone to tie up with the entire look of the home. And this also ties in with CapitaLand's zero renovation concept for this development. So basically, owners, upon taking the keys, the home should be ready for move-in. Of course, you may wish to add a few of your personal touches, but aside of that, the home is already nicely renovated for you. And actually, on towards the end of the walkway over here, this is actually a smart mirror, so you'll be able to see the time, the weather. You can also access the intercom system through this. So onto the bathroom itself, you'll see the same terrazzo design being used for all of your wall claddings. So behind the glass shower screen, that's where you'll have your rain dance, rainfall shower system from Hans Grohe. At the back here, your wall hung WC from Laufen, as well as a similar looking stone finish and integrated sink. So additional storages pumped in behind the mirrors as well as under the sink. To the location where we are at. We're just a 3-minute sheltered walk from the doorstep of One Pearl Bank to Outram MRT interchange. So Outram MRT interchange is valued because it does offer you total of 3 MRT lines to choose from. So with these 3 MRT lines just 200 meters away from here, moving around is a breeze. One stop down that takes you to Dhoby Ghaut, and if you do drive, we're located close by to the CTE, just about a 3-minute driving distance away, and that provides a very beautiful buffer away from any potential noise concern. If you were to pull out a map, you'll see that we're just about 3 km away from the CBD as well as the Orchard shopping down. We're actually located in a very niche position of the District 3 zoning because we're actually sandwiched between your District 9 as well as your District 1, which are both under your core central region. Technically, we're still considered a RCR kind of city-free zoning, but in terms of location and convenience-wise, you pretty much do enjoy all that the CCR has to offer. To pull out the side plan, you'll see that this project we're actually seated atop Pearl's Hill. So we do in fact have a 21-meter kind of elevation just on our ground level itself. So just convert this a little more into residential terms. Essentially, everybody gets a +7 kind of story height into your unit. A mid-floor unit like ours, you actually do get to enjoy a pretty nice high floor kind of view because this park has been here for so long. So definitely the trees are pretty tall, but because our unit here, we are in stack 10, this is actually considered to be an internal pool-facing kind of layout. So we enjoy a very beautiful setback away from the greenery, yet enjoying full views of the park. Because of the arc-shaped tower design, we also do get to enjoy unblocked wind flows into our unit, as well as a panoramic view of the park as well as the city towards our left. If you are buying into an area where there are still lots of plot for development, then buying something that is zoned a recreational park is an additional plus point because you can be assured that the views here, they are protected and you will not have high skyscrapers coming up right in front of your balcony. What I also appreciate about how the developers have laid out the two towers is the amount of privacy that we get because our neighbor's balcony do not directly face into our home. In terms of facilities wise, aside from your typical condo facilities, you can also expect to enjoy lots of side gates that even links you straight to the park next door. There are also a couple of sky terraces that have been pumped in throughout the entire building, which offers a couple of dining spaces for your guests. Additionally, if you were to head up to the 39th floor, that is where the Sky Oculus is located. So basically, that is a very beautiful viewing deck, and being one of the tallest buildings in the Outram Chinatown region, you definitely do get to enjoy very beautiful views right above. Heading into the balcony, you'll see that we get to enjoy all of these beautiful greenery views that Pearl City Park has to offer. Just onto the left side over here, this is actually an empty plot of land. This is actually zoned residential, and I think being in this area, you can also expect to have some taller buildings being built on this side in the future. So one additional plus point, if you were to take a look in our surrounding, you'll see that there is in fact a white site just by Outram MRT station. When that is developed, you get to enjoy more amenities and conveniences there. So just for our balcony space, what you may consider to do is to complete this space to enclose it with zip track. This will actually allow you to flush out your entire living zoning. This is also where they have currently placed in their alfresco dining set. So you can see that a very nice candlelight dinner setup is already done up over here. If you work from home and you want to take full advantage of these greenery views because they are good for your eyes, you can actually place in a high table over here with your sitting benches, and you can just look out to this view as you have your morning coffee or as you take your Zoom call. So we're in the living room now. Facing wise, this is of a northwest facing. Currently, this is how the living room is being laid out with the TV space plan for that side. And on this side here, you can actually fit in a 2.5 seater couch, which I think is a plus point for a one bedroom unit. So before we tour the kitchen, maybe I'll just jump you guys over to the bedroom first. Into the bedroom itself, this is actually where the wardrobe space is. So you get two panels of sliding wardrobe space, and you also see that they have also placed in the light. This is an odd corner, but I think this is also a beautiful place if you want to create more shelving to display some of your jewelry items. So flip to the other side of the room, you'll see that they have currently placed in a queen size bed. They have also placed in a side table over there and one more provision for it over here. If you are looking to put in a queen size bed, you also have an option to flip it on to the other side. What I like about the room is how it feels very spacious despite fitting in a queen. So this also means that you can fit a king size bed very comfortably in this space. So over here, they have also granted us full height windows, which allows fantastic light flow into our main bedroom. And I also do appreciate how despite having the aircon ledge just outside here, the developers have provided us the glass panels for the bottom as well, just that they have been tinted because this allows the light flow to come in, yet also help to maintain some privacy for the bedroom. So as common as it is, I also want to point out how the developers have thoughtfully provided for noise reducing glass panels can be fully open. So these are not your picture windows despite having this very beautiful view over here. You can just fully open up and just take in all of the fresh air you get from the park next door. So for the one bedroom within one pole bank, you actually do get this terrazzo design for your porcelain tiles. And having the same flooring design for your bedroom, living space as well as bathroom, this gives a very seamless flow across the space and also does visually enlarge the space because it doesn't create the boundaries. So here is where the developer has actually catered for the dining space. They've actually placed in this integrated swivel table. If you need more prep top space or you want to have a larger dining area, on this side you can comfortably fit a 3-seater dining setup. Kitchen-wise, it's actually a L-shaped kitchen. So you do get this very beautiful stone-like kind of slab for the entire kitchen space. This is also an integrated sink done up with the same stone-like kind of finishing. So it really just ties in nicely with the entire kitchen space. All of the kitchen cabinetry systems are Italian made from Ernest Tomato. And on this side here is where you'll find your integrated fridge. So fridge, cooker, hood, induction stove top and oven, these are all from Vizu. So this is actually the cabinetry area. You see that from the fridge area, it seamlessly flows towards all of the cabinetry systems over here. So you see that due to the layout of our unit, our kitchen is almost in a U-shaped fashion, which allows you to place in sliding glass if you wish to enclose up this kitchen space. In fact, this is unique only to our floor plan because the rest of the one-bedders do come with a walk-through kitchenette, which does not allow you this option to enclose up the space. If we were to compare between the studio units and the one-bedroom unit, unit type, you'll notice two very jarring differences. Obviously, studio units, they do not come with a segregated bedroom space. And secondly would be that the studio units do not actually come with a balcony space. And of course, this is what allows it to keep its unit size more compact. But I think if you are someone that spends a considerable amount of time at home, then the additional space can be much welcome. Have a little chat about the pricing in this area. So the new kid on the block, the Landmark, that's located on the other side of Pearl Hill City Park, closer to where the CTE is located. 99-year leasehold project that starts in the year 2020. Expected TOP is sometime this year. There are 396 units. In terms of one-bedroom unit-wise, the unit sizes there are more compact at 495 square feet. And the average asking PSF there would be 2,600 onwards. So coming back to One Pearl Bank, one-bedroom units here, they are between a 527 all the way to a 570 square feet that ranges between 1.3 all the way up to $1.7 million in terms of today's asking price. Our unit here, this is actually the most efficient size at 527 square feet with an asking price of $1.36 million, and that is right at $2,580 on a PSF basis. And if we were to look slightly further into the new launch space, you'll see that over at Union Square Residences, asking PSF today are from $3,100 onwards for the lower floor levels. Coming back to where we are with the amount of residential land that have yet to be developed, its convenient location, as well as being such an iconic development, I think One Pearl Bank makes for an attractive option if you are looking within this vicinity. So today, whether you are an investor or an own-stay buyer looking to enjoy this central location, I think we can all agree that this home is brand new and move-in ready, and it even comes with a 1-year defect liability period. If you are keen for a physical viewing tour of this property, do contact our listing managers. You can find their numbers right down here. Do also hit the like and subscribe button. We're also on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. I'm Cheryl, Property Lim Brothers. Always happy to show you the place. So, guess where we're here? How do I think so? Do like pillows? Okay, it's noise reducing. It's an oven. Awesome. That means when I do this, right, my fingers will like